Aloha, I'm Felicia Miller Johnson, and I encourage individuals to live smart and ascend to new levels of work life success. Aloha, I'm Felicia Miller Johnson, and I conduct work life video interviews with career professionals that become an all intuitive conversation. So today I have the pleasure of connecting for the first time with Natalie. So let's bring her to the screen. Aloha, Natalie.
Hello, Felicia.
Welcome to All Intuitive Conversation. Thank you so much for being open to connecting with me today.
It's a real pleasure. I'm very excited.
Awesome. So, where are you connecting from? Where are you?
I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, just
Hmm.
across the pond from you.
Oh, awesome. So, are you born and raised there?
No, I'm from further east, from Montreal.
Montreal. Okay. Um. So immediately, okay. So you, um, got the wheel. So the question that was kind of coming through, not born there. You said kind of over here on the you did like this, like over here on the
On the east side.
yes. And so here's what it says. There's this brunette, and she has this whole wheel, and there's this world, and it
Yes.
says a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. So I'm going to go with the travel and the world. What caused the move?
That was a long time ago. And I was teaching at that time. And I decided that I was tired of, living back east. I wanted new adventures. So basically, I sold my furniture and I traveled across Canada and came to Vancouver. And I did not have a job back then, but I had a few prospects. And a few months later, I found a position and I was there teaching for many years. So that's the beginning of the story.
Interesting. I'm gonna say this off the bat because the next card that came out here, I'm actually this is my second show today, and I've shuffled this deck, and you got the same card that she did, and the theme is presence, and the trigger statement says, "Why did this happen to me?" True statement: How did this happen for me? It says, know that you are the star of your life, my dear. You are the lead, and the audience is here for you. So the question that comes, did you make that move by yourself?
Yes. All by
Like I said, yeah, because the angel here is alone, and divine. So tell me what that was like moving alone to a new job, and you didn't even have a job that was quote unquote safe and secure that you were definitely going to. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So at that time, I was living in Ontario
Mhm.
and I was a young teacher in my early 20s. And I just wanted to come to Vancouver. And it's really interesting why it happened. I had a calling
Yes.
to come. And I remember being in my little apartment back in Whitby, and I was studying the map of Vancouver. So when I would come, I would know where
The
the
yes,
things
the
are.
map. Uh-huh.
And then I started making some phone calls to different school boards to find the position. But, they said, no, it's too early, too early. I said, okay, well, I'm coming. And I was so excited, super excited. And as I drove across Canada, super happy, super like, oh, the future is there. And as I got closer, about an hour from the city, then I was like, oh, what did I do? It was so close that it was so
Mhm.
scary. But of course, I didn't stop, an hour from here. I kept driving. I arrived. I had people to stay with for a few weeks. And then I found my own place. And
Yes.
yes, so it was very exciting for a long time. But when it came very close, it was, what
Mm.
did I do? It all
Ye
turned out okay.
yes. Oh, okay. It did because the next thing that came out here was this theme of shielded, and it has the oil of repellent, like being protected, guarded. And the statement says, "You will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified." But at the same time, you also got this card that talks about the theme of receptivity. And it says, "I am guarded." True statement. My heart is open. This is a time for you to receive new information. Open your heart to receive it. So the question that's coming through, Natalie, for you is how do you balance the difference between being guarded and protected and being open and receptive to new things?
Hmm.
How do you balance that?
That's a good question. I don't know how I can answer that. I think I'm very open to people. I have good, I relate easily to people. I think maybe the guarded is I don't share too much about myself. Maybe that's it. So there's the two, like open and
Uh,
just kind of protecting because I don't really love the spotlight.
where does that come from?
Don't know. I think it maybe comes from, my journey to become open to people. That's what I do in my business. I support people to transform, and you cannot do that until you've done it yourself. So, coming from a place of, maybe teenage years are difficult, learning to observe, learning to support other people who are going through difficult times.
Mhm.
Um, yes,
Yeah.
that's where it's coming from.
Okay. Well, like I said, there is this balance between what you share with individuals and at the same time want to be protected, and that's totally good. Like I said, you have both of those unguarded, but yet it's the trigger statement because the first trigger statement was that I'm under attack, but you're protected, but at the same time you're going to be open to individuals. So when you talk about yourself, the next card that came out here was this young woman. She has this whole rainbow of colors and she's listening to music. And the question that's coming through right now, Natalie, what would be the song that would describe where you are in your life right now?
Um, I think you're on fire right now.
Yes, tell me more.
Well, this is my second career, and as you start a new career, it takes a little bit of time, but now things seem to be aligning for me. They seem to be I'm meeting many new people, getting more clients, getting invited on podcast. Um,
Mhm.
just more opportunities are in my life. So that is the on fire, and I'm wearing my red.
Well, it's interesting because the fire that's coming through here is the confidence is the yellow chakra. And I want you to know that today, when I connected with you, I had the flame today, which is the whole fire, and it's yellow. And so then I was like, okay, so what is the guidance right now for Natalie? And it has to deal with the solar plexus, which is the gut and the chakra. And here's what it says, Natalie. Third chakra, solar plexus, self confidence. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I'm called to read that again to you. I welcome questioning by others as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power and I am open to new challenges. So here's where they're coming in. As you are going to be exposed to more things,
Hmm.
there will be more questions. that become asked of you. And it's going to be discovering more about how do I do balance that difference between being open and honest. Because, like I said, when you are on fire, people are going to be drawn to you. And so it's like, how do I then have that confidence of saying, okay, I know who I am and I know how much I can kind of share and be confident in what I want to share versus just being guarded and protected and be like, I don't know. Because at the same time, fire could be, I don't want to touch that. It's going to burn me, that kind of thing. So it's like about finding that kind of balance between that two. Does that make sense for you?
It does, yes.
Okay. So tell me about your business. What do you do?
So what I do is I help people transform and develop their self-confidence. So what came up in the card, it's tailored to me, but it's also tailored to my clients because I want them, that's my ultimate um, goal for them, to help them transform as much as they can
Yes.
where they are in their lives. So my company is called Image Reflection. And
Yes.
I really picked that name because I am an image consultant. So I help people present themselves in the best possible way. And
Yes.
reflection is about thinking about who you want to be. So bringing those two together, what people see of you and what you see of yourself, really come full circle. And I help people look better. I help people feel better. I help people communicate better. And how do I do that? Well, I'm a certified RTT hypnotherapist. So I work with the inside, how people feel. And I'm an image consultant. So I help people look their best through their clothes, their colors, finding the right look for them, the right style for them. And as
Yes.
I mentioned, I have extensive experience from my career in education. So I bring that along too.
Okay. Well, the next card I went to was talking about life purpose. And here's what you got. You have this another brunette here who's alone walking the beach. And notice she's holding up her outfit that she doesn't want to get wet in the water. And here's what it says on the card. It says heart's desire. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. Again, you're getting this message about protection. Um, at the same time, it's the word that's coming through is vulnerability.
Vulnerability?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of like, I'm walking the sand, I'm barefoot in the sand, and it becomes, like when you. I don't know if you ever heard the poem that basically talks about the footprints in the sand, and it's kind of, when we're going through these challenges and troubles, and we're saying we're walking along, the Master Jesus, and it's like you weren't, I noticed that during the troubling times it was only one, and they say that was the times that I was carrying you. It was my footprints that were on the sand. But the thing that was also coming through is leaving that impression that you were there. And it's like that seems to coincide with what your work that you're doing and helping people with their images. So many times people can be in an environment and they're like, "Were you even there?" Like, I don't remember that particular person. And it sounds like you're very much connected with that. But the spirit team is also giving that guidance with you of making sure that people not only just know you for your work, but more about who Natalie is. And that you're protected to do that, but they're encouraging you to continue to show um, more of Natalie, the the fun, walk in the sand in the beach
Yes, okay.
individual versus just work Natalie. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Okay, awesome. So, how long have you been helping individuals with this whole image and reflection journey thing?
How long? It's I don't know if I can answer that with a number of years. I started the business 2 years ago, but that has been in the making for a long time.
Hmm.
So I've always been very receptive to helping people in my past career, like not only the students, but sometimes the parents or the other teachers around me. That's in the cars, like
And the cards, I love that phrase. Uh-huh.
yeah. Within 2 years, I took my training in image consulting and hypnotherapy.
Hmm. Tell
That
me
is
more about the hypnotherapy.
okay. The hypnotherapy was very interesting because as I was getting more knowledgeable in the field of image,
Uh-huh.
in the field of presentation, in the field of how you come across, I really wanted to add the aspect of the inside, hence image reflection. And I found that the best way to do that was to learn more about the mind, the unconscious mind, and hypnotherapy is all about it. And I was following Marissa Peer, who
Hmm.
started this amazing therapy called rapid transformational therapy.
Therapist, yes.
And I really wanted to take her training. And it was COVID. I couldn't take it. I really wanted to do the live portion. And when she came, she announced that she was coming to Vancouver, British Columbia. I signed up right away. And I
Okay.
took her training, and it's so transformative. Just working with clients, I think 1 to 3 sessions, and you were able to dig deep and really find the root cause of the issue and remove it. And it just adds a very important aspect to personal transformation.
Mm-hmm. Helps with the resolution because the next card here at that put right underneath the heart's desire, which is whole green connected, and it says resolution. And the trigger statement is the past haunts me. And so it's kind of like how you say the rapid therapy can kind of help you deal with some of the past. And the true statement is in this moment, I am free. When you're on this beach and you're walking, it's like there's no change, there's no weighing down. Like I am really free in this moment. And it says, let yourself be the one to heal the wounds passed down from your ancestors. The release and growth begins with you. So I love that you combine the whole, image aspect of how you are today and you show up for individuals. But the challenge most people is like they're dealing with some stuff that they need to, kind of clear out and remove from their life. So if you were to describe to me the ideal client for you and how you serve and work with individuals, what would you say?
Well, there's two ideal clients right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love working with young professionals who want to, between 25 and 40, who want to move up in their career, but they feel stuck. And I support them in releasing their negative beliefs, but also giving them some soft skills that they can use in their professional lives and their personal life to really show up in the best possible way. So that's one client, ideal client. Second one is ladies. I have this program I call the Love Bloom program, Love Bloom Odyssey program, and it's for women maybe in older than 40 who have had a, relationship and who want to move to a next relationship but are stuck. So what I do with
Mm-hmm.
them is I help them revamp their image, let go again of their negative beliefs like, oh, there's no good, partner for me, and look at around their energy around the house, what's supporting them and what is not supporting them. So the three components of image, hypnotherapy, mindset, and also energy around them.
Well, I was drawn to okay, what is the symbol symbolically? And this one I always have a personal connection with because it is Felix, Felicitasis. And is as you know, my name is Felicia, which means happy. And this symbol is a power symbol to create lucky, serendipitous events. Here's what it says. Felix Visitasi is designed to attract fantastic blessings, events, and experiences. Working with this symbol will ensure you will always be in the right place at the right time. You will have a strong urge to follow your intuitive impulses, even if they don't make any logical sense, and you will find that these hunches are right. Working with this symbol inspires feelings of elation, infinite possibilities, easy resolutions, confidence. Let you go back here, and fearlessness. Manifest your dreams. Employ the Felix Felicitas symbol when you need a big dose of luck. Something that seems impossible becomes possible when working with this symbol. The energy of a bright silver star comes strongly through when meditating with this cipher. So look out for silver stars in your daily life. These are a message that the universe that you request for lucky serendipitous events has been heard. So look out for them stars, girl.
Wow, this is a really good card.
Indeed, it is. That's why I say it is one of my my favorites, and so just kind of encouraging you in that simple as you're just kind of again because you got these circles when you go back here and here of the world of just encouraging you as you're going out and you're doing your journey and all this work in the image that anything that's not serving you absolutely can be released and that you can have your confidence but encouraging you that it is a welcome sight to continue to remind you as you're helping others to share more of who Natalie is because you are protected but they want to encourage you in that aspect.
I got it. And I would just want to do a little
Yeah.
insert something here. I was helping a client yesterday with, putting together capsule wardrobe outfits. And I said, "Oh, do you have any earrings?" And she said, "Well, I have only one pair." And they were silver stars earrings. So there you go.
You can't make it up. Okay. There it is. So, like I said, they're just reminding you as you're going on to your
Yes.
work. For
Okay.
individuals, yes. So for the individuals that want to connect with you now, like say, yes, I want to work with her. How can they reach you?
Well, they can visit my website, www.imagereflection.ca. And there they can look around and see what I offer, all the services that I offer. And I'm also on Instagram at Natalie Wong Transformation. So
Mhm.
those are the best ways. And of course, on LinkedIn, I'm very active, Natalie Wong. Those are
Awesome.
two ways, yes.
Well, thank you so much for being open to having an all intuitive conversation with me today. I do hope you were encouraged to live smart and ascend to new levels of work life success. For those of you that are interested in being a guest, you can learn more on my YouTube channel at All Intuitive Conversation, and you can send me a message on LinkedIn. And until we all meet again, this has been an All Intuitive Conversation. Thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome, Felicia.